PSI I think we're getting. What we do know, it's only got one set of eccentrics, so there's no reversing levers. You just have to push it in the direction you want to go until it takes up the motion and then open the regulator.
What's the little chain with a weight on it?
It's just an automatic closing system for the regulator. If I was to open the regulator, the weight just pulls it back down again, so if you get off, it doesn't run away with itself.
Simple.
The seat is actually removable and it's designed to fit both ends, but since it was built, this air filling valve has been obviously modified and the seat doesn't fit. Yeah. So we're going to suggest to the owner that he moves it onto the top so we can put the seat back on it. Right.
He's normally in his little trolley, isn't he? Truck.
Well, he has a little match wagon that sits behind it, but
we
found that pulling a heavy wagon reduces the range by about half. Normally we drive this into a pile of muck inside a mine after blasting, and the force would dig in and pick up some rock and mud out the mine, but obviously on the track here we don't want to rip our sleeves, so I'm throwing the bricks in, and then what would have happened, the operator would normally stand on a raised platform with a guardrail here. Guardrail was quite necessary because you can lose a hand just like that, or an arm. And then there's two big springs, so when it hits the end, this bit stops and the rocks keep going.